Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise, here in year number 3. Last episode, everything was going along smoothly, and we were 4 outs away from our first victory of the season. And then everything fell off a cliff as we choked the game away to the Wideloads, losing 7-4. We're now 0-5 on the year. And as a result of the loss, we decided to make a move at third base to preemptively free up some money as we release Sky Rodriguez, the older of our 2 third basemen. We bring in veteran Rafi Slaps, formerly of the Moon Stars organization. He will serve as the backup at third base moving forward, the 26-year-old. And with that, we move into today's contest against the Wideloads. It's our second matchup against them on the road at Apple Field. We'll come in at 0-5 on the mound, rookie right-hander Carmelo Peterson. No record, a 0 ERA and a 1.33 whip. And on the other side is our former starter from year 1, Jamison Cole, in his second year with the Wideloads. In his third season, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 1.33 whip. Wideloads come in at 4-1. Lineup for today's game, leading off in left field, rookie Nolan Lawson. Batting second and center, Isaac Crush, the rookie. Batting third, back in at second base after healing from his groin injury, is Caleb Golden. Batting fourth over at first base, Mash Taters, playing his second game of the season. Batting fifth in his backup position of catcher today is Buster Biggs, as Hank Hart needs a day off. Batting sixth over at third base is Jax Trevino, taking back over duties in third base. Batting seventh back in the lineup in right field is second-year player Dax Jarvis, who sat out the last 2 games. Batting eighth in at shortstop, still tense, is Jamie Pollard, as Gould is tense, so he is on the bench, allowing Pollard to get the start. And batting ninth is the pitcher Carmelo Peterson. Let's get it on. We're now back to a balanced team as our power took a nosedive back to the levels of our speed, defense, and rotation with the release of Rodriguez, who was all power. And Wideloads are still balanced. Let's see if we can get win number 1 today. I don't have high hopes. But yeah, starting the year 0-6 would definitely be a bummer. I think it would be the longest I've gone without a victory here in any of my series. Get it on. Lawson, Crush, and Golden up first against Jamison Cole, our former starter. Leading off is left fielder Nolan Lawson, rookie batting .500 on the year. He's locked in with an RBI on the year. Doubled in his first run last episode when he doubled in Mash Taters in the middle innings of that contest. Jamison Cole on the mound, the third-year pitcher, 1-0 on the season. He has a 0 ERA and a 1.33 whip. In 6 innings in his first start, he had a shutout going. 5 hits given up, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and the bullpen shut it down the rest of the way for him. His batting average against is .227 on the year. Yes. Hey, Hemp. Hey, One Boy. Yep. Welcome in, guys. One Boy, you are free to say it at your leisure. First pitch coming in from Cole is outside. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Strike called from Cole. 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away is fouled off. 1-2. Well, the season has gone to absolute shit. You are correct, sir. And it's not just us. The Freebooters are in the same boat. They are also 0-5. We're the only 2 winless teams left in the league. They fell off hard from that championship in year 1. Cutter high, 2-2. Cutter at the knees, line at the middle. Caught by Donga before it hits the turf. 1 down. Next up, rookie center fielder Isaac Crush, who has yet to show up this year and is on the hot seat for getting cut if we lose this game. Hitting .211 with 2 RBIs on the season. Well, you did get a championship. You are correct. So it was worth it. Fastball in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up and away outside. 2-0 the count to Crush. Fastball middle in. Hard rip up the middle. Base hit for Crush. That's a good way to start your prove-it game. As Crush is on. He's already doing better than Bentley was in this situation. The runner on first, 1 down, and here's second baseman Caleb Golden making his first start in 3 games as he's finally healed from the groin injury. Hitting .467 with 2 RBIs. Last 2 games he has pinch hit twice and gone hitless. Fastball down the middle, 0-1. Curveball away, line to right center. That's in the gap as Golden's going to find it. That is going to be extra bases, and we're off and running as Crush has good speed. He's going to try and score from first. He will. It is an RBI double from Golden. 1-0 Heaters in the first. Look at that, taking the initiative. You love to see it. First baseman Mash Taters up next. Went 3 for 4 in his debut last episode. Drove in 2 runs in the contest. He hit 3 doubles. Cutter inside from Cole, misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled off by Taters on the left side, 1-1. Fastball middle plate, line to short, right at Donga, holding the runner. 2 down as Golden back safely. 2 down, runner in scoring position for catcher Buster Biggs, batting .450 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Cole sets and fires, fastball away at the letter, strike called, 0-1. Cutter down and then his chase, dribbled in the hole to first. Hicks over on the bare hand, no one's covering the bag. It's an infield single for Biggs, who beats it out. Runners at the corners, 2 down for third baseman Jax Trevino, batting 2 for 8 on the year. Trying to drive in some more runs here in the first. Fastball down, line at the middle, base hit for Trevino. That's his first RBI of the season as Golden will score from third. It is 2-0. First and second now with 2 down. And that'll bring up Dax Jarvis, the right fielder. Second-year player sat out the last 2 games here in the season, adding 154 on the year. Looking to find a spark. Curveball away, check swing at the knees, strike called 0-1 as Colo's now tense. Change up at the knees, ripped foul 0-2 as Jarvis out on his front foot there. Change up middle of the plate, turned on by Jarvis into the corner, fouled off. Hobbs, it's going to stay in play for him. He'll make the catch and that will end the inning. 2 runs in the first, though, for the Heaters on 4 hits as we have an early lead. Bottom 1, Hicks, Donga, and Hobbs. Top of the lineup up for the Wideloads here against rookie pitcher Carmelo Peterson. Well, it's a good start. I'm not used to this. Normally we just, come out of the box flat. Leading off first baseman Darcy Hicks. He's locked in, hitting .412. 2 RBIs on the year. I believe Hicks had 2 hits last episode. Faced the rookie Carmelo Peterson, the right-hander, in his second career start. Peterson, his first go-around, threw 6 shutout innings, getting a no decision, which ended up being a loss for our bullpen. Bulgar, who is no longer on the team, did that one. At 133 whip, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against .217 on the year for Peterson. Or was that the 12-inning game? That was the 12-inning game. Yep, okay, that was the 12-inning loss. Okay, so that was Farmhand's loss then. Okay. All right, lineup for the Wideloads today. After Hicks, it is shortstop Masha Donga. Wade Hodges moves up to the 3 slot today out in right field. Batting 4th at third base again is locked in Hack Liner. Batting 5th, locked in left field is Bubbles Garcia, who was the big hero for the Wideloads last episode, driving in 3 of their 7 runs. Batting 6th, backup catcher Prince Prize, giving Strauss a day off as she is now really tired. Batting 7th, center fielder Fungo Akiro. Batting 8th in at second base today is Rob Glover, as Haudier is on the bench fixing his mojo. And batting 9th is the pitcher, Jamison Cole. We're set to get underway here. Seamer up and in, high, ball 1. Curveball down on the way, outside, good take from Hicks, 2-0 the count. Work ball up, Hicks takes it high, 3-0, good takes as walk prone activates here. Seamer down and in, check swing strike, 3-1. Seamer down on the way, strike called, full count now as K-Man is active here for Peterson. Work ball down and in, low ball 4 as Hicks takes all the way. On with a leadoff walk. Next up is shortstop Masha Donga, hitting .375 with a homer and 5 RBIs on the year, batting in the 2 slot once again for the Wideloads today. First pitch forkball at the knees, fouled off, just out of the diving reach of Taters, 0-1. Forcing me down and in, broken bat fouled off again on Taters' side, 0-2 the count as K-Man activates here. 2-seamer away, chased it outside, strike 3, first punch out for Peterson, 1 down. Next up is right fielder Wade Hobbs, hitting .250 on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs. First pitch curveball down and in, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Biggs. No chance to get Darcy Hicks as Biggs is not a catcher, he is an outfielder by trade, so easy steal for Hicks as he moves up to scoring position here. His first steal of the season, he's 1 for 1. 0-1 the count to Hobbs. Forcing me down in the way, line to left. And that is down for a single as Lawson gets it in. Runners at the corners now with 1 down. That'll bring up RBI man touting Hack Liner. Third baseman's locked in, hitting .391 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Liner contributed an RBI double at the end of that 7-run shellacking by the Wideloads last episode. He drove in the final run of the game for them. Curveball down on the way in the first pitch, low in the dirt, ball 1. Seamer middle in. Line to first, right at Taters. Ooh, Hobbs gets back in before he can tap the bag. 2 down. Next up, Bubbles Garcia, the left fielder, batting 3 for 5 now on the year. He had 3 hits last episode. I believe he went 3 for 3 or 3 for 4. He had a 2-run homer, which tied the game in the 8th inning, leading to the rally, and he also had an RBI single earlier in the game as well. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch, grounded in the hold of second. Golden over dives, makes the stop, gets up and fires. Nice play to first, and we strand 2 as Peterson gets out of the first with a 0 on the board. To the second, it is 2-0. Pollard, Peterson, and Lawson due up for the Heaters. Good start so far, everyone. Hopefully we can keep it going. I'd like to think so, but I've known not to get too ahead of ourselves here. Bad things tend to happen to us. Batting 8th today, shortstop Jamie Pollard. Tense, hitting 200 on the year with an RBI and a homer on the season. Fastball in there from Cole, 0-1. He's still tense from the first inning. Fastball middle of the plate. Pollard drives it into right field, hit well, but Hobbs is there at the warning track to make the catch. 1 down. Pollard did get up to an A-. He got a random power roll, so yeah, and he hit his first career home run 2 episodes ago. So the Landon Fair clone having a great day so far. Now, if only he could get out of the slump he's in. Goes back to neutral Moser here. He's facing his opposition here, Peterson. Rookie's looking for his first career hit. Fastball up the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, chased at 0-2 the count. Fastball inside is popped up to the left of the mound. Whatever the fuck his name is, Cole's over there to make the catch. 2 down. And then after that is rookie left fielder Nolan Lawson, who's 0-1 today. No longer locked in. Cutter high from Cole, ball 1. Fastball down and in is a strike, 1-1. Fastball middle in, swung through it, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Lawson lined out the short his first time up. Cutter up and away, line to third, caught by Liner, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Cole as he gets through the second. Bottom 2, Prize, Akuro, and Glover due up. 6, 7, and 8 for the Wideloads here in the second. Leading off is backup catcher Prince Prize, hitless on the year, getting the start today over normal catcher Harmony Strauss, as she is extremely tired, needing a day off. First pitch fastball at the letters from Peterson is taken for a called strike, 0-1. Good pitch to get ahead there. Work ball down in the way, swung through it as Prize whiffs, 0-2. K-Man active now. Zoom up and in, check swing, ooh, just inside. That's a good take from Prize, 1-2. Ball down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out for Peterson. 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up center fielder Fungo Akuro, third-year vet, hitting .278. 3 RBIs on the year for the Wideloads. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Good pitch from Peterson. Two-seamer middle away. Check swing strike, 0-2 the count now. Four-seamer away. Check swing, ooh, just outside as he taps 100 on the gun, 1-2 the count. Work ball inside. Misses, 2-2. Good take there from Akuro. Curveball up and away. Check swing outside. Full count now as walk prone activates. Two-seamer down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out for Peterson, back-to-back Ks. He's locked in now and feeling it. Next up is second baseman Rob Glover, getting the start today. Came off the bench as a defensive sub in the 9th inning of the first game last episode against them. Didn't make much of an impact in the game. Low pitch active for the former Jacks shortstop, batting .200 on the year with an RBI. Second year with the Wideloads for him. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Work ball down and away. Ooh, in the dirt. Good check swing take. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Line to the left field. That is going to drop in for a hit as Glover has the first hit of the inning. He'll be on with 2 down as that keeps the inning alive for the pitcher slot. Here's Jamison Cole. Cole batting 1 for 3 on the year. .333 average. First pitch curveball away. Pulled foul as he's out in front. 0-1. Two-seamer up. Runner goes. Strike thrilled, throw down by Biggs, late, easy stolen base there for Glover. Again, taking advantage of the fact we have a left fielder behind the plate as a catcher. There's Rob, there he is, first steal of the year for Rob. He's 1 for 1, 0-2 the count here to Cole as he looks to avoid the strikeout here. Fastball up, blew it by him, strike 3, 100 on the gun. Third punch out of the inning for Peterson, his 4th of the day, and that's another 0 for the rookie. To the third, it is 2-0. Hard to line up for the second time today for the Heaters. Crush, Golden, and Taters. This is where the magic started last time. Let's see if we can do it again. Here's Isaac Crush, 1 for 1 today with a single. He then scored a run back in the first inning on the double. Fastball up and away, strike called. 0-1. Good take there. That's high and away on the cutter. 1-1 to count to Crush. Cutter up and in. That's blooped to left center field, sinking quickly. Akiro does get there, though, to make the first out, using his limited speed. Next up is Golden, the second baseman. He doubled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 1. He also scored later in the inning as well. Fastball high, ball 1. Cutter down in the way at the knees, strike called. 1-1. Change away, hard rip foul as he's out on the front foot. 1-2 the count. Check swing away on the curveballs. It's in the dirt. Good take. 2-2. Change up inside, turned on, but foul. Again early. 2-2. Fastball away, chased it outside. Strike 3 as he throws the bat away in disgust. First punch up for Cole today. 2 down, and that'll bring up first baseman Mashed Taters. Flew out last time up. He's 0 for 1. Change up in there at the knees. 0-1. Good first pitch for Cole. Cutter up and in, line to third. Over Liner's glove into the corner it goes. That could be extra bases for Taters as Garcia tracks it down and gets it in. Taters digging hard. He will be thrown out to end the inning as he's still not very fast. Still a good hit for Taters. His 4th as the member of the Heaters franchise. Bottom 3. It's 2-0 still. Hicks, Donga, and Hobbs do up. The funny part is he's still faster than Bentley. Hicks leading off. He walked his first plate appearance and then was stranded on the base paths. He's locked in, though, facing the now locked-in Peterson. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called at the letters. 0-1 as that caught the corner. Curveball away. Hicks pops it up left center. Lawson over for it. He'll call off Crush. And he'll put it away. 1 down. Just missed that hanger. Next up is Dongo's 0 for 1 today. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Low and outside. 1-1 the count. Hook ball up and in. Line to right center field. Jarvis going over. Lays out for it. 1 hops into his glove as he just missed the angle on it. Single for Donga. Her first hit today. She is 1 for 2. Next up is right fielder Wade Hobbs. Singled his first plate appearance. And then was strangled down the base paths. He's 1 for 1 today. Work ball away on the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Simmer down and in. Inside. 2-0. Curveball down in the way. Line at the middle on the ground. Base hit for Hobbs. His second today. He's 2 for 2. 2 on, 1 down now for the Wideloads, as that'll bring up Hack Liner. RBI man once again active for Hack. Lined out to first base his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Line to 1 hopper to first. Taters fields it. Fires the second one. Golden to the pitcher. In time double play, and that ends the inning as Peterson gets out of the jam. Stranding 2 runners to the 4th. It is 2-0 once again. Still the Heaters lead. Biggs, Trevino, and Jarvis do up against Cole. Peterson showing some good fortitude, getting that ground ball double play. That's the first one he's gotten today. Biggs leading off the inning, 1 for 1 today with a single. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Good pitch there from Cole to catch the corner. Cutter high, misses, 1-1. Fastball middle in, driven by Biggs to left center field, heading for the gap. Garcia will not get there as it 1 hops to the fence. That is extra bases for the speedy Biggs as he'll be in at second with a leadoff double. 2 for 2 day already for Buster. That'll bring up Jax Trevino, sophomore, singled in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. That's his first RBI of the year and only the 3rd of his career. And fun fact, with that hit, Trevino has tied his career high in hits for a season with 3. God, that is sad. Fastball low, ball 1. Change up at the knees, driven by Trevino to center field. That's got carried, going back deep as part of the park. And Akiro robs him of a home run. He couldn't let him break his career high in hits. But Biggs will tag and get to 3rd. Fuckers. Next up, Jarvis 0 for 1 today. That is the 2nd time this year we have been robbed of a home run. I believe the other one was back at home against the B-Wolves And if I remember correctly, it was Enrique Goyo who robbed a homer. Runner at third for Jarvis, 0 for 1 today with the fly out to right in foul territory. Cutter outside, misses the corner, ball 1. Curveball misses the corner as well outside, 2-0 the count to Jarvis. Changeup inside, ground to the second, that'll get the job done. Glover to first. RBI ground out for Jarvis. 2 down in the inning, 3-0 Heaters lead, although it could have been 4. Pollard up next, 0 for 1 today, and still tense as he flew out his first time up. Changeup up and in, hitting the hole. Past both infielders into left field, first hit of the day for Pollard. He is 1 for 2. And that will allow Peterson to bat in the inning and not lead off in the 5th. Peterson 0 for 1 today. He popped out to the pitcher his first time up. Runner goes on the first pitch. Cutter in there for a strike. Throw down by Prize. In time to get Pollard, who should have beat the throw. Second time Jamie's been caught stealing on the season. He's 0 for 2 on the year and steals. But the Heaters get a run. It's 3-0. Bottom 4. Garcia, Prize, and Akiro due up. Here's Garcia, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in, low, ball 1. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Ball away. Pulled to right field shallow. Jarvis coming on. Slides, and it's off his glove. Good effort, Jarvis. Probably could have got there without diving, and he probably would have caught it, but it is what it is. First hit today for Bubbles. He's 1 for 2. Leadoff man on for Prize, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. High, ball 1. Good take. Work ball at the knees. Fouled back. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer down and away. Line to left over the diving Trevino. That's a base hit. Prize's first hit today. He's 1 for 2. First 2 batters on in the inning for the Wideloads here in the 4th as Peterson is no longer locked in. There's Akiro. Struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Curveball up and in. Fools Akiro as he whiffs through it. 0-2 the count. I don't think I've ever seen somebody fooled that badly on a hanging curveball. Two-seamer down and in. Chased and fouled back. 0-2 the count. Forkball down and away. Chopped and fouled off. We'll do it again. Keeps reaching out of the zone here. Let's see if we can get him again with it. Four-seamer up and in. Inside almost handicapped him. 1-2 the count. I believe handcuff was the word I was looking for there. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it high. Strike 3. 5th punch out for Peterson. 1 down. That'll bring up Glover. 1 for 1 with a single. Low pitch active for the second baseman here today. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Work ball up and away. Strike called. Caught the corner. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Popped up to short. Pollard back. Infield fly called in shallow left center. Pollard puts it away for an easy second out of the inning. First 2 batters still stuck at first and second. Here's Jamison Cole. Pitcher 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. First pitch curveball at the knees. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it inside. 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. 1-2. Good take. Work ball down and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. 6th punch out for Peterson. Again, he strands 2 runners for the 3rd time this game in 4 innings. To the 5th, it's 3-0. Peterson, Lawson, and Crush due up. Melo looking for that first career victory. He's cruising so far through 4. Next up is Melo. The bat will reset after last inning. A steal attempt failed. He's 0 for 1. Locked in again, facing Cole, who's starting to tire. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Curveball hangs, line to center field, and that is the first career hit for Carmelo Peterson. He dumps a single into center. He's 1 for 2 today. Leadoff man on. Here's Nolan Lawson, 0 for 2 today. He's lined out twice, once to short and once to third base. Change up down and in, strike called. 0-1. Change up down, pulled foul. 0-2 is Lawson out on the front foot again. Fastball down and in, turned on by Lawson, ripped the right center, hit well, but it dies at the warning track. Akiro makes the catch. 1 down. That hung up just a bit too long. Lawson still swinging well, though. Next up is Isaac Crush, 1 for 2 today with a single. Rookie flew out to center last time up. He's also scored a run. Curveball at the knees, Crush drives at left center field, hit well, carrying to the warning track, but again it dies as it hangs up for Garcia. 2 down. That'll bring up the 2-3 hitter today, Caleb Golden, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Struck out swinging last time up. He was late on a way fastball from Cole. Cutter away, line to short, second, whatever the fuck that position is. Glover makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom 5, it's still 3-0. Hicks, Donga, and Hobbs do up for the Wideloads against Peterson. Here's Hicks, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Curveball away. Check swing outside, ball 1, good take. Receiver down and in, foul back, 1-1. Receiver up and in, line to short second, leaping Golden out of his reach. That's dumped into right center for a hit. First hit for Hicks today, he's 1 for 2. Leadoff man on once again for the Wideloads here. Next up is Donga, 1 for 2 with a single. Single last time up, fork ball away, swung through it. That's a big whiff from Donga, 0-1. Well, down and in, chopped to short in the hole, backhanded by Pollard. Will flip the second, 1. Golden over to first, double play. You love to see it. Second of the game for the Wideloads. 2 down, bases empty for Hobbs. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Four-seamer up and away, chased it high, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, check swing called, 0-2. Fork ball down and away, in the dirt, 1-2, good take. Curveball down and in, chased it inside, strike 3, 7th punch out for Peterson, and he puts up a 0 in the 5th. To the 6th, it's still 3-0, Taters, Biggs, and Trevino do up. That also makes Peterson double digits in strikeouts on the year. He should be at 10. Next up, Taters, 1 for 2 today with a single. Single last time up, he's also, I believe, grounded out. Cutter strike called at the letters, 0-1. Taters was thrown out trying to stretch that single into a double, though. Chased the fastball high, 1-2. Curveball down and then is chased, dribbled in the hole to first. Hicks over on the backhand, flips in time to Cole, 1 down. Base is empty for Biggs. Doubled last time up. He's also scored a run. He's also singled. He's 2 for 2. Cutter up and away. Strike called from Cole, 0-1. Cutter middle in, line to right center field. That is down for another hit. Biggs keeping his hot hitting going. He's 3 for 3. Runner at first, 1 down. And that'll bring up the 6th hitter today, Jax Trevino. Robbed of a home run last time up in dead center. He's also got an RBI single today. He's 1 for 2. Runner goes on the first pitch, cutter up and in high, throw down by Prize in the dirt. In time still to get the speedy Biggs. Okay. Fastball up and in, inside 2-0. Prince Prize is apparently a cheat code back there behind the plate. And Glover still apparently had good enough fielding to get the out there on the pick. Biggs now 0 for 1 on steals this year. 2 down, bases empty, 2-0 count to Trevino. Fastball up and in, whiffed it inside, 2-1. Cutter up, chopped to second. Glover makes the play himself to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cole after the stolen base fails. Bottom 6, it's 3-0 still. Weiner, Garcia, and Prize. Middle lineup up for the Wideloads here. Weiner 0 for 2 today. He's locked in, still looking for his first hit of the game. Forkball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Receiver down on the way, line to first, right at Taters, 1 down. Next up is Garcia, 1 for 2 today with a single. Two-seamer middle away in the first pitch, outside ball 1, sorry. Garcia singled last time at the plate, he's 1 for 2. Curveball down and in, inside in the dirt, 2-0, he's also grounded out. Forkball down, low ball 3, walk prone active for Peterson, 3-0 pitch coming. Four-seamer down and in. Inside ball 4. Second walk today for Peterson. Runner at first, 1 down for Prize. 1 for 2 with a single. Single last time up. He's also struck out once. Two-seamer up and in the first pitch. Popped up behind the plate. Biggs back. He's there. It's in play. Catcher makes the catch. 2 down. Kiro up next. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. He's currently tense. Four-seamer middle away in the first pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Work ball down and in. Inside. 1-1. Two-seamer up at the letters. Foul back. 1-2 the count to Akiro. Game in active again. Curve ball away. Outside. 2-2. Good take. Four-seamer middle in. Line to left center. Base hit for Akiro. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Runner holds at second. 2 on and 2 down again for the 5th time today for the Wideloads. Here's Glover. 1 for 2 with a single. Or, I'm sorry, 4th time today. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball up and away. High. 1-1. Good take there. Seamer up and away. Line down the right field line into the corner. Jarvis giving chase. Gets there and makes the catch to end the inning as Peterson has 6 shutout innings under his belt. For the 7th, it's still 3-0 Heaters. Jarvis, Pollard, and Peterson. Bottom of the lineup due up for us here. Here's Jarvis, over 2 today with an RBI ground out last time up. Let's go ahead and look at the pitching numbers for Peterson. 81 pitches. He's got enough in the tank for one more inning. I'll let him bat here. He is still locked in after all. Jarvis still looking for his first hit today. Cutter low, ball 1. Fastball middle away, swung late, 1-1. Fastball up and away, line foul, out past liner, 1-2. Curveball inside, chased and blooped behind first. Hicks runs it down. Oh, he missed it. Glover picks it on a hop and fires to Cole, who was late getting to the bag. It's an infield single for Jarvis on some chicanery. Leadoff man on for Pollard. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. Pick off to first. Jarvis back safely. Pick off again. Jarvis again back. Curveball way inside. Ball 1. Change up away. Misses. 2-0 the count to Pollard. Look out now. Checks a fastball inside. Almost hits Pollard as he gets out of the way. 3-0. Cole has lost his command. Pick off again. He's really worried about Jarvis, and it's fucking with his aim. 3-0 the count. Curveball inside. Ball 4. First walk today for Cole, and that's 2 on for the pitcher, Peterson. He singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. Cole staying out there. Infield playing bunt defense. Outfield is shallow. Change up away. Strike called. 0-1. Bunt is dropped down. Fouled off. 0-2. Infield back at double play depth now. Fastball up and away. Chased. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 0-2. Peterson looking to be the hero here for himself. Chased it in the dirt on the changeup. Strike 3. Bad at bat from Peterson there as he fails to get the bunt down. 1 down, first and second here for Lawson. Flew out last time up to right center. He's 0 for 3. He's also lined out twice. Fastball in there at the letters. 0-1. Change away. Misses on the check swing outside. 1-1. Cutter up is chased. Fouled off. 1-2. Fastball down in the way. Blooper to left field and shallow. That's dropping quickly. Garcia slides. He makes the catch. He's going to rob us and double us off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's never been a good fielder. When the fuck did he learn how to do that? Bottom 7, it's 3-0 still. Cole, Hicks, and Donga do up as we fail to get through against Cole. Cole due to lead off. I expect a pinch hitter here. He has struck out twice today at the plate. And here is the pinch hitter. It is second baseman Javier Haudier, who went hitless, I believe, last game. Hitting .211. Might have had 1 hit. I think he went 1 for 5, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and have a look at Cole's numbers here. He goes 7 innings today, giving up 10 hits and 1 walk, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout. It's a quality start, but no offensive support so far, so best he can hope for is a no decision unless, well, bad things happen, I guess. Agreed, one boy, agreed. I will not repeat that out loud for monetary purposes. Forkball up and in, high, ball 1. Fastball way to Haudier, strike called, 1-1. Ball down, line to third. Trevino dives off his glove, and that's going to be a base hit for Haudier as he'll be on with the leadoff single. Next up is Hicks, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today, as pinch running over at first base is speedster Jules Bergman, the outfielder. Pick off first, nothing doing, as, well, Biggs is behind the plate, so this is not looking good. Four-seamer down in the way, low, ball 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Forkball down and in. Low, 2-0. That was close. You see me down in the way. Fouled off. 2-1. Curveball up and in. Strike called. Floats in there. 2-2. Forcing up and away. Outside. Ball 3. Throw down by Biggs. Late. Stolen base for Bergman. I think that's his second this year. Where's Jules? It's his first. He's 1 for 1. Full count to Hicks as Walk Prone and K-Man are active here. Ball down. In the dirt, ball 4. Third walk today for Cole, and that's going to do it for him here as he goes 6+ innings. Allows the first 2 batters in the inning to reach, and that'll bring up Donga 1 for 3 for the single. She is tense. Peterson, 6+ innings, gives up 9 hits, 3 walks, and strikes out 7 batters. No runs given up so far. Runners on base, his responsibility, though. He is in line for the win. We're going to go ahead and make a double switch here. Coming on is going to be... it's going to be... Jesus. I'm not liking it. It's going to be Kirby, who made his debut last episode, getting the last out of the game. Lawson's going to be coming off, and we're going to bring in backup catcher Everett Nash because Hart needs the day off. So Biggs is going to slot back into left field, and Nash will take over duties at the catching position. Lubbock Kirby made his debut last episode. He got the last out of the game against the Wideloads. He has a 0 ERA and a 6 whip. 2 hits given up, which allowed 3 runs to score additionally, all charged to Joanna Heater. Batting average against .667 as Kirby looks to get out of a jam here. None down, first and second. Hard lineup coming up for the Wideloads as well. First up is the 10 Stonga, 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch changeup down, low ball 1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 2-0. Four-seamer up and in. Donga fouls it back, 2-1. Slider down in the way, fouled off, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out of the year for Kirby. Third-year vet's got 1 down. Next up is Hobbs, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Change away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled back, 1-1. Slider middle in, that's Hang. Line to center, Crush charging in, makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. Speaking of liner, coming up next is Hack Liner. 0 for 3 today, and he's 0 for 2 with RBI man active today. He is locked in still, though. Trying to break through. First pitch curveball down in the way, outside in the dirt, ball 1. Changeup up, that's high, 2-0. Good take. Slider inside, fouled back by Liner. He missed it, 2-1. Four-seamer middle of the plate, fouled off, 2-2. Ooh, getting dangerous there, Lubbock. Ball away. Lined up the middle, base hit into center. Crush charging in, who lined up and fire. Runner coming home. Here's the throw. It's close. Just laid. RBI single for Liner, and that run is charged to Peterson. 3-1 the score. Next up, Garcia, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk last time at the plate. Kirby now tense. Four-seamer down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Ball away. Lined in the hole to second, diving Golden, knocks it down in front of him, picks it up to first, in time to get Garcia, and Kirby gets out of the jam. Coming out of the bullpen for the Wideloads, long reliever, Holder Close. We did not see him in the first game. The only reliever we saw was Bale Bozer. To the 8th, it's 3-1 Heaters, Crush, Golden, and Taters. Hard to line up as we look for some insurance. Crush leading off, rookie 1 for 3 with a single, facing the left-hander Close. Holder on the air is 1-0. He has an 8.31 ERA and a 1.62 whip. 4 earned runs given up with 4 games appeared in. 4 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against at .350, which is the highest out of the bullpen. Third year with the Wideloads here in the series for Holder. Starts in the rotation. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, driven by Crush to left center. He missed it off the end of the bat, though. Over for Garcia, he'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up, Golden, 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, misses, 1-1. Changeup up and in, strike called, 1-2. Fastball away, pulled on the ground to short. Donga fields it on the hop to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Taters, 1 for 3 with a single today. Fastball up high, ball 1. Slider away, misses, 2-0. Curveball at the knees, ripped hard by Taters on the line, but right at Hobbs. 1-2-3 inning for close. Bottom 8, it's 3-1. Prize, Akiro, Glover, and the pitcher slot due up 4th. Here's Prize, 1 for 3 today with a single, facing Kirby as he's back to neutral mojo. First pitch, curveball down, in the dirt, ball 1. Change up and away. Check swing strike called, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in, inside, 2-1. Slider down, in the dirt, 3-1. Fastball up, high, ball 4. First walk for Kirby. Prize on to lead off the inning, tying run to the plate. Here's Akiro, 1 for 3 with a single. He's also struck out twice today. Four-seamer away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Not getting the call today. Slider down and in, low, 2-0. Four-seamer down and away, strike called, 2-1. Curveball inside, fouled off, 2-2. Change up and in. Akiro lines it to left field. Biggs going over. Makes the catch on the liner. 1 out. Runner at first, 1 down. Next up, Glover. Second baseman, 1 for 3 today with a single. Low pitch active here. Slider up on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. That's sunk a little bit into the middle of the zone. 0-1 pitch. Four-seamer up and away. High. 1-1. Change up and in. Check swing strike called, 1-2 the count. Curveball up and away. Chase it high and away outside, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. High, ball 3. Good take from Glover. Full count offering coming. Slider up and in. Lined in the hole to short. Over to leaping Pollard into left. That's a dump base hit. Tying run on base now for the Wideloads with 1 down in the 8th. Here comes the pitcher slot close. Pinch hitter coming. It is bad. Catcher Harmony Strauss hitting .333 with 4 RBIs. She singled in 2 in the 8th inning last episode. Looking to do it again here and tie the game. Outside pitch active for the catcher. Against the now tense Kirby, we are probably going to go to the bullpen here as well. We are going to go to... long reliever Felix Farmhand, who is rested. Farmhand on the air, 0-1 in 1 appearance. He threw 4 innings of relief work, giving up 2 runs in the 12th inning of a contest against the Grapplers, leading to a loss. 4.50 ERA and a 1.25 whip. 5 hits surrendered in those 4 innings, giving up 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .294 for Felix. First pitch fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Change up down, in the dirt, 1-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside, 2-1. Four-seamer middle in. Grounded in the hole to first. Taters dives, cuts it off. Flips the farmhand. In time for the second out. Second and third now for Hicks. 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks. Big spot for Darcy. He's still locked in. Tying run at second. Slider down in the way. Grounded hard to short, right at Pollard on a hop. He'll fire to first in time as farmhand gets out of Kirby's jam. To the 9th. Still 3-1 heaters. Molly Pops coming out of the bullpen here, the young reliever. Right-hander takes over. To the 9th, it's 3-1. Biggs, Trevino, and Jarvis due up. Excellent pitching, Felix. Excellent pitching. Biggs leading off, 3 for 3 today. He's doubled, singled twice, and scored a run. Facing right-hander Molly Pops. Molly on the air, no record, a 5.40 ERA and a 1.80 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 3 appearances with 1 save recorded. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, a walk, 4 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .333 for Molly. Hey, Lawai, how's it going? Oh, that's a shame to hear, buddy. I'm sorry. Not that C overall starter, though. That's sad, man. Who is that in the game? Is that No, their rotations in the first game, I think, yeah. It had to be Ko Neomo, unless it's a new person they signed or something. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Biggs facing Pops. Fastball down in there at the knees. 0-1. Pops pitching a little injured here. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Change up low. Fastball low. 2-1. Fastball up and in. Biggs turns on it, drives it right center field. Good carry on it. That hangs up for Akiro to make the catch, 1 down. Starter was also tense. I'm doing a bit better. Yes, we're still 0-5 though, buddy. So we're trying to get that elusive first win, and we've got a shot. I'm trying not to jinx it. Trevino up 1 for 3 today. He's got an RBI single. He's also been robbed of a home run. Curveball inside, misses. Ball 1. Curveball middle in, line to third. Dropped by Liner. He'll pick it up in time, though, to get Trevino. 2 down as the error is avoided. Base is empty. 2 down for Jarvis. 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. A poetic end. I had a feeling we were going to lose, but at least it was the best against the best. Ohtani versus Trout. You couldn't ask for much more than that, honestly. Although well-deserved for Japan. I think they earned it. Jarvis 1 for 3 today with a single. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. He's also been thrown out trying to steal, I believe. Heater away, misses, 1-1. Curveball down and in, line at the middle. Base hit for Jarvis. His second hit today. He's 2 for 4. That keeps inning alive for Pollard. Shortstop is tense. 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. Walk last time at the plate. Pick off to first. Jarvis back safely. Heater down in the way, low from Pops. Ball 1. Curveball up and in. Bloop by Pollard to left center field. Sinking quickly. Garcia does not get there this time. That is a single for Pollard. His second hit today. He's 2 for 3. And he's back to neutral mojo. 2 on for rookie catcher Everett Nash, batting 3 for 5 on the year. Pinch hit at the end of last episode. Looking to come on here. He's part of the double switch 2 innings ago, trying to drive in some insurance runs for the pitcher Farmhand. Can Everett get it done? Let's find out. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Pitcher slot is up next. Heater away, misses, 1-1. Fastball away. Nash files it off on the left side, just missing extra bases. 1-2 the count. Big pitch from Pops coming. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Prize picks it up and fires to first in time to end the inning as Nash strikes out. Bottom 9, it is 3-1. Farmhand going for the save. Hard to line up for the Wideloads, though. Donga, Hobbs, and Liner as they're down 3-1. There's Donga, 1 for 4 with a single. Still tense. Worsimer inside, misses, ball 1. Slider down. In the dirt, 2-0. Worsimer away, outside, 3-0. Change it down in the way. Strike called at the knees, 3-1. Slider middle in. Donga fouls it back. Full count now. Worsimer away. Outside, ball 4. First walk for Farmhand. Tying run coming to the plate for the Wideloads with none down. Here's Hobbs, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Change it down and in. Inside, ball 1. Worsimer down in the way. Hobbs fouls it off, 1-1. Worsimer up and away. Line to third, right at Trevino, 1 down. Next up, Liner, 1 for 4. RBI single last time at the plate. He is still locked in. That was his first hit of the day. He's also lined out twice and I believe grounded out once. First pitch slider away. High, ball 1. Change it down. Liner pulls a foul, 1-1. Worsimer down in the way. Liner grounds it hard to second, right at Golden. He'll flip to second, 1. Pollard to first, double play, and that ends the game. And the Heaters have their first win of the season in year number 3. It took us 6 games, but we finally did it. Especially after the heartbreaking loss last episode, this makes it all worth it. And Carmelo Peterson, the rookie starter, gets his first career victory, only giving up 1 earned run in 6+ innings of work. You love to see it. Oh, that's awesome. Hitless today for us. Lawson, as well as Nash, who came on late. RBIs today. Caleb Golden had an RBI double back in the first inning. Jack Trevino, an RBI single also in the first inning, I believe. And Jamie Pollard, not Jamie Pollard, Dax Jarvis. He had an RBI, I believe, ground out later in the game. For the Wideloads, their only run came on a single by Liner back in the 7th inning. Everyone else failed to drive in a run. Only person hitless today for them, though, was Jamison Cole. Jules Bergman was a pinch runner, and Harmony Strauss went 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter as well. Carmelo Peterson gets his first career victory. He goes 6+ innings, 9 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and an earned run given up. He improves to 1-0. Lubbock Kirby gets the hold, inning and a third, 2 hits given up and a walk with 1 strikeout. And Felix Farmhand gets his first save of the year, going an inning and 2/3 with a walk surrendered. On the other side for the Wideloads, Jamison Cole, 7 innings, 10 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Quality start for him, but he does fall to 1-1 as he loses against his old club. Holder Close, an inning pitch, nothing given up for him. And Molly Pops, an inning giving up 2 hits and a strikeout. GG indeed. Peterson is the player of the game for his pitching. He also had a hit at the plate. Buster Biggs went 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and a run scored. And Jamison Cole is the third-place finisher for his pitching performance. He went 0 for 2 at the plate with 2 strikeouts. Not bad. That's the victory we desperately needed. Finally. We're off the schneid. We're 1-5. Now the only team that needs a win is the Freebooters. Sad faces. Still, with that win, we don't need to make a move just yet to get rid of some of our high-profile players. Let's have a look and see who was signed here. A couple moves here. Heidi Mabetz, the starter, picked up by the Hot Corners as they cut long reliever Sebastian Morrow, putting her in the rotation. Volt Bolter, our former center fielder, is going to the Sandcats. He's replacing second-year outfielder, I believe, or third-year outfielder, Pavla Concentrado. Yes, that is her name. Let's see what else. Johnson Swanson is off the Hot Corners as he's replaced by Ernie Blings, the former Wild Pigs catcher. Romeo Garner, the rookie, gets a +3 random roll in accuracy. He's now up to a B- overall. Started at a C+, and that is it. Okay, I like Concentrado's list there. Decent player. I'll put her on the list. Why not? Also got Dale Nail out here as well, I believe. Nail's not horrible. You know, he's a good bat. He's a good fielder. The only thing he can't do is run. And that whiffer trade, he should be a C+ right now at least, but that whiffer trade kills him. Beerson's still out there. Alright, we're not going to make any roster moves this episode because we did finally win. So we are still in the conversation of making the playoffs, even though it's very unlikely. Though we are keeping an eye on some key free agents just in case things do continue to fall apart. So keep that in mind moving forward. Let's go ahead and sim up to our next game. Let's see if the Freebooters can get their first win of the year. Hopefully they play. Sawteeth win 4-1. Good pitchers duel over the Sandcats as they take sole possession of that division's lead. Jacks win in 10 over the Grapplers, 4-2, getting their second win of the year, moving to 2-4. Herposaurus win in 10 over the Blowfish, 3-2, as they're now 4-2 in the year. Blowfish down to 1-5. Hot Corners hold off the Moose, winning 7-5, handing them their first loss of the year. No unbeaten teams remaining now. Crocodons hold off the Charge by the Overdogs. They win 8-6, getting their second win. They improve to 2-4. B-Wolves blow out the Nemesis, winning 11-3 as they improve to 5-1. Freebooters looking for win number 1, and they're getting blown out by the Sirloins. 14-3. Sounds like Lowally's game. Oh, sorry, buddy. Platify beat the Buzzards 7-3. Grapplers taking on the Wideloads now. Wideloads rally, but they lose 12-5 as they get beat up. Wild Pigs are going to shut out the Sandcats here. They win 9-0 in the final game of the sim as they're now above 500 for the first time this year. 4-3. Alright, so the only winless team is still the Freebooters. They are 0-6. We are tied with the Blowfish for the second worst record at 1-5. We have the second worst run differential, I believe, between the two of us. Alrighty, next episode, it begins the non-conference gameplay as we are back home for a one-game pit stop, I believe. Let me check that schedule real quick. It is a one-game pit stop. Back at home, we are taking on the Crocodons. Now at home, we are 0-4 this year, trying to find our first win. We're taking on the Crocs, then we'll take on the Jacks, another non-divisional opponent the episode after that, and then it's back to take on the defending champion Platypi. It's part of a 3-game road trip, and then it'll finish off with the Overdogs. Then we'll come back home for a pit stop against the Nemesis, play 3 more road games, which against the Buzzards, Grapplers, and Beewolves, and then finish off the last 2 games at home against the Wideloads and Platypi. Okay. Alright, so we're facing the Crocs up next. Crocs come in at 2-4 on the year. They just got their second win in extra inning. They held off the Overdogs Charge to win 8-6. Right-hander Jerry Capps on the mound. He's locked in. He has the first win of the year for the Crocs, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.60 whip. And on the mound for us will be rookie left-hander Tower Hiker. No record, a 6 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Capps will also come into the appearance locked in. Oof. And look at those bats. Matty Bats and Andre Candela are hitting pretty well for the Crocs. That's going to be a challenge. Upgrades. We're not going to get this one for Nash. Now, Whiffer, that's way too high of a chance to get Whiffer. If it was 2%, I would consider it, but that's a big yikes for me. Caleb Golden, that would be a lovely one to get for him, but unfortunately, we're never going to have the money. Same thing for Pollard. I don't think we're going to have enough money to ever get this for him. Plus, he's had a lot of random power rolls recently, so kind of want to wean on towards the contact for him to make him a more complete hitter. Turn burner. What do we got for Vern here? 3% chance at K-Dud. I don't like that. Though he does need the junk and the accuracy boost, but we have to wait till next episode if we want to buy it. Lawson. I'm not going for any chances at RBI dud. That is not worth the risk at all. That's a good one for Biggs. So it looks like next time will be the one we have to make the decision for. Between Turn Burner, Biggs. That's it, because we can't afford anything else, and the other two we could afford I don't like, so yikes. Alright, no buying player development this time around. Let's set the lineup here, call it a day. Alrighty, next episode, leading off in center will be Isaac Crush, the rookie, followed by left fielder Buster Biggs batting second. Batting third at second base, Caleb Golden. Batting fourth, first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, back in the lineup at third base this time is Jesus Gould. Batting sixth at catcher is Hank Hart. Batting seventh at shortstop again is Jamie Pollard. Batting eighth out and right is Dax Jarvis. And batting ninth will be the rookie pitcher Tower Hiker. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Heaters finally in the win column as we hold off the Wideloads to win 3-1, getting our first victory of the season. Now at 1-5, can we parlay this momentum into a winning streak? God, I sure hope so, because I'm tired of losing. Next time out against Crocodons, tune in to see if we can defend our home court, or home field advantage, and, get our first win at home this year. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, and we have rewarded you today with a victory, finally. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live, and if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch down in the description below for you, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.